Welcome to another video, ladies and gentlemen, and in this video we are going to make onion smash burgers. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to another video. Like I said, this video is all about onion smash burgers. Before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, share this video, and make sure, if you haven't already done so, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel and the EdTech Bites podcast to get all things EdTech and food directly to your device. So with that being said, let's get started. This is actually going to be two recipes in one. The first one is the secret sauce that I use. It's kind of like an in and out spread. So let's go ahead and go over those ingredients first. The first thing that you are going to need for that is half a cup of mayo, a quarter cup ketchup, some pickles. I've got about 6 or 7 slices from some homemade pickles that I have here, with some of the juice reserved, half a teaspoon of sugar, and salt and pepper. Let's go ahead and dice up our pickles. We're going to dice them up kind of fine. You don't want them too small. You want a little bite to them. Go ahead and throw that into the mayonnaise. Let's add a little bit of that pickle juice, and you can add accordingly to taste. Let's go ahead and squeeze in about a quarter cup of ketchup. Mix that around. A little bit of that sugar and salt and pepper to taste. Once you taste it and you like how it tastes, go ahead and cover that with some saran wrap, put that in the fridge and let that rest so all those flavors can marinate and get to know each other while we start prepping our burgers. For our burgers, we're going to need 8 balls that are going to be smashed into patties, as these are smash burgers, and these are, I don't know, a couple ounces each. Obviously, we're going to need some hamburger buns. I got some brioche buns. Some cheese. I'm using American deli, not that stuff that's wrapped in cellophane. Go to your deli and do yourself a favor, get some real American cheese. About 2 to 3 onions. I'm using some yellow Vidalia onions. A mandolin to get those sliced paper thin. If you don't have a mandolin, that's okay. Just be prepared to slice them as thin as possible. Some sort of burger press. If you don't have one, then just use your spatula. And obviously, our homemade sauce. I'm going to go ahead and start cutting these onions. I'm going to go ahead and cut that in half from tip to root, and then I'm going to cut the tips off and leave the roots on. That way they don't just completely fall apart. Go ahead and peel those skins back and get the mandolin out, set it to the thinnest setting possible, and start slicing those paper thin. Be very careful if you're using a mandolin. And what you want is a bunch of paper thin slices of onion. Don't cut them too thick, because we are going to cook these on the burger patty themselves, and they're going to come out absolutely delicious. Crispy, caramelized, raw, you name it. All 3 of them are going to be in the mix. Let's go ahead and fire up our skillet. I've got a cast iron skillet here, heated up. And first things first, we're going to toast our buns, because as we start cooking these burger patties, this recipe is going to go pretty quickly, and you want those buns toasted before and ready to go. And once those get a nice color, take those off, and let's go ahead and put in 2 patties. And as you can see, I've got some wax paper here, and I am going to smash these burgers thin because I want a nice crust on these. Go ahead and season them on one side, salt and pepper, and take one of those patties and throw a mound of onions on there. And these will start to shrink in size. And when they are ready to turn, go ahead and get your spatula under there and go ahead and give them a flip, and check that out. Look at that crust. That is something you cannot get from a grill. That is specific to a cast iron skillet, or if you have one of those griddles, this will work as well. And when you flip them over, you're only going to cook these for about half the time, and those onions are going to cook, caramelize, and steam the other patty. And while you're doing that, go ahead and season the other side as well. And we're going to put a slice of American cheese on both of those and get those nice and melted towards the end. And then what we're going to do is we are going to now take our onion patty and put that on top of the other patty. And voila, there we go. Let's go ahead and make sure that our buns are prepared. Let's go ahead and take some of that homemade spread that we made and put it on both the top and the bottom bun. And once our patties are done cooking, our thin Smashburger onion patties, go ahead and put those on and take a look at that. That, my friends, is the most delicious burger that you will have. Let's go ahead and take a first taste. I got my tots right here with me. And that is one juicy, crispy, crusty, sloppy burger. I wouldn't have it any other way. My mouth is watering just creating this video. So that does it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, make sure you like, comment, share this video, subscribe to the podcast and to this YouTube channel, and make sure that you guys try this onion smash burger for yourself. Let me know on social media at EdTechBites on how this came out. Tag me, and until next time, buen provecho.